Hey guys, it's LaserBeast here. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. WoWhead have released a population report on the Warcraft Classic realms, so I wanted to dig into that because I am interested in this kind of stuff. Particularly, obviously, the realm that I'm playing on. I want to know what the balance or imbalance is and how many people are on there. If it's going to end up being dead or whatever, but it's just good to look at. So I thought that you guys would like to have a little discussion about that and see what's going on. So basically, this data is put together. This isn't from Blizzard. This is from players that have been doing it themselves through an add-on called called Census Classic Plus, which you install. It gathers data while you play by basically using the /who command and stuff while you're out and about, like behind the scenes, and then you basically get this information that you need to then upload to this website, which then bumps it all together. And obviously the more people that do it on a given realm, the better the quality of the data will be, the more accurate it'll be. Obviously not every person is ever going to do this, so it's never going to be 100% bang on, but it's worth looking at still. It gives you a good picture, a good idea of what's going on. And as you can see here, obviously there's more than 4 million characters, so not accounts but characters. Obviously multiple people might have different characters being created on EU and US combined, which is a lot, which is good for the game. So let's have a little look at the faction balances. Now, as you can see, really things are kind of balanced for US. Things are pretty balanced generally all over the board, so quite good there. Quite good. Now, I think this is good for everybody because obviously most people prefer a balanced server. Some people, particularly PvP people, might prefer to have less Horde if you're playing Horde, for example, and more Alliance, so you're a bit outnumbered. There's a bit more of a challenge, perhaps. Obviously, it depends on the players. But this is pretty good for everybody. And if you look at the EU in balance, obviously there's realms like Lakeshire, which are just I think that's a German realm. It's let's have a little look here. There's quite a big imbalance going on. We'll dive into that in a minute. But yeah, as you can see again, kind of there's a good balance here, and then it kind of skews off. Obviously, like I don't know what the heck is going on with Wormthalak. I have no idea. So it's good because you can come to this and you can look at your realm and think, or even if you're thinking you've started on a realm, you're not quite happy with it, you're thinking of switching, you can look at this and get a better picture, rather than just looking at the login page and seeing what's like high, low, medium, full. You can get a proper decent picture here of what's going on. So for example, I play on Dreadmist, so I'm quite happy with that. You know, I play Horde, so there's more Horde, so obviously I have no trouble finding people for dungeon groups and raids and all that business when I get there in about 4 years time. So you know, there's a good amount of Alliance for all the good old world PvP going on there. It's not going to be imbalanced really. So yeah, let's have a look at Wormthalak, for example. Now this could just be that not many people have submitted the reports. Ooh. So perhaps maybe not many Horde players are actually using this add-on and submitting the data for that. Because 29,000 Alliance is actually pretty good. If you look at all the other ones, it's actually a pretty decent amount of Alliance. But 131 Horde. Obviously that's probably not the case. That's probably not the case at all. It just needs more people to get stuck in and submit the data. So basically what I'm saying is, if you've got the chance, if you've not already done this, then do it, and it'll make these reports a lot more accurate. Quite interesting. But yeah, so I'll link the this web page in the description below, so you can go and have a look. And obviously, it's got the links there to download the add-on. But let's have a look at some more interesting stuff. I like all this. I like to see where I am on the charts, basically. So this is the class distribution. This is across the board, like EU and US, all the different languages. So it kind of goes as you would expect, to be fair. Warriors have always been super popular. So have hunters and so have mages. They're like the three. And then we've got, you know, shamans and druids at the least, and the paladins, because nobody can be asked being a paladin, apparently. So I'm actually playing a druid at the minute, so obviously not many people are going to be druids because you can only choose Tauren or Night Elf. Nothing wrong with a Night Elf. I'm playing a Tauren, kind of begrudgingly. It's not my favourite, but I wanted to be a druid. Yes, I did change from what I said I was going to be. It happens all the time. And yeah, some more figures here, so it's kind of as you'd expect again. Undead are cool. People like orcs because orc warriors. Humans, and again, I was surprised that not that many people were gnomes, because obviously for gnome mage is pretty good. Mage has been so popular, I'm surprised more mages weren't gnomes. And yeah, it's just cool to see these figures. So you can go to this website here as well. This is the actual website where you can actually choose to upload your data if you choose to, you know, get the add-on and put some data forward. But yeah, I just thought you guys would like a little look at that. I'll link it below. So as you heard what I just said, I'm playing on Dreadmist EU. If you want to add us and play together at some point, that'd be cool. But until then, I've been Lesbies, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers for watching. See you.